what I'm really worried about is you keep sending me just the task. Does that make sense?
Okay, I'm still listening to you.
And I'm not allowed to give you permission around this stage to move to the next step if you're sending me just this step. Okay.
Yes.
So let me show you what I'm seeing, and then I'll show you why that doesn't work. Okay.
No problem.
So this is what you just said to me. Sorry, I'll hide that. I'll show you why I'm showing it to you, and then I'll explain why it doesn't work. And that's sometimes where we're going. So you send me this file here.
Yes.
This is set password.php,
Yes.
and I've got the file here, right? Now, on my side, I can see index, change password SQL, about JS, and all that content, right?
Yes.
Now, why that's going to be a problem, if I run this is not going to give me the entire system. It's just giving me a step in the entire system. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And this file over here must work with 3 other files.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're sending me just a step at this stage on the mobility project, I'm not allowed to be putting you forward to the next step.
Okay.
All right, because you're going to be hitting this point where step 11, 12, and 13 all start to require everything to work together.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So those 3 steps means that by step 11, you need to be working on not just the set password.js, but you need to be working on the entire project.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And sending the entire project to me. That's why it must be in the Ajax folder. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So your set password, this location is in the Ajax folder.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
At the moment, you've put it in the, you haven't even called it, you just called it change password, I understand.
Yes.
But, so let's double check that this is not, yeah, your naming's wrong as well. That happens, don't worry. Yeah, you need to put the right stuff in the right place, the right name.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So my suggestion, take a break.
Okay.
Sleep for 4 hours and let the brain recover.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Can before tomorrow, I will look at it and say, if you send me the entire document, I will say yay or nay. So I'm going to show you one student. Do you see that she's got her entire project here?
Yes.
All right. That's how I need to see it. The entire project.
Okay.
Okay. And the reason why, especially the Ajax, you'll see sign in, sign up, password there is. I can take a little bit of changes there, like forgotten password. I can handle that if it's in the wrong place a little bit. Their set password should have been in the Ajax. I can handle that. But this structure, the entire structure,
Yes.
needs to be there for the end project.
Okay.
Because your end project is going onto a single page. Okay, so if I go host Africa, I'll just show you what it looks like. At the end, when you finish the project,
Yes.
what is going to happen is all these files work together on a domain. Okay.
Yes.
So there's my cPanel. I'm going to open up this, and these are the domains that we have and are hosting. Just some of the domains. Okay.
Okay.
So there's all the people's projects that we're showing you.
All right.
You will get a domain like this.
Okay.
Okay. And there's Tabasile, her one that I've just showed you. When I open it up, her page will open up and everything will work as if it's a system.
This is for Tabisile.
Yeah, Tabasile.
Okay,
Yeah.
I remember. Okay.
So that's what I'm showing you, is that the final project must be a single project that you put into the file server.
Understand.
Otherwise, it's not going to work.
Okay.
And so where you're going right now is you're making it hard for yourself because you put one in one place, you put another in another place. In the end, You need the entire project, everything in
Okay.
one place. Do you see this has got everything? All the
Yes.
steps,
It has got everything, this one.
everything.
Yes.
So that's why I'm asking you to start doing that by this stage, so that by stage 11, stage 12, you are ready to go forward with your project with everything together.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why I won't at this stage. I can't say yes, but I will look at the code. Okay,
Okay.
but I will not answer yes on the Mobili site. Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, so let's look at the code together. Yeah, won't take long. And I know it sounds like I'm being fussy. I have a reason to be fussy
I understand. I understand, Crown.
because what happens often when we code individual projects like this is that we don't realize we're breaking things a lot more dependable later.
Yes.
They're interdependent.
Yes.
And so what you need to pull in is all your project into one place. Now, if you have a bandwidth issue, if you're worried about bandwidth, don't be. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so there's your localhost root. That's a problem. You're logging as root.
Okay.
You see that?
Yes.
You're logging with no password.
Okay.
That's going to be a problem.
Right.
Okay, those are all, sorry.
Yes.
Those are all going to be problems. All right.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, I
It doesn't
understand.
make sense to
Yes.
Okay. Why? Because you've bypassed your own security.
Okay.
Okay. Now you've got read password. Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay, change password. Cool, cool, cool. You've got the old password, new password. I'm okay with that. You've got again what's over here. ID equal.
One.
What does that mean?
No, I understand. It's what we've been speaking about the day before yesterday, before the electricity
So
went
you're
off.
only able to change if the database has a person with ID one. You're only able to change that single record ever. You're never changing anyone else.
Okay.
Okay, that's a problem.
Right.
Because you can't choose, oh, I'm number 24, I need my password changed.
Right.
Okay, that's a problem. So just be aware that that's going to be a huge problem because your code will not carry through.
Okay.
Okay, now I did show stuff to Celia just because we know you and her know each other. I like her, she's good. She's got a good password.
Yeah.
So this is set password, all right?
Yes.
It's change password. So we're looking at her version. Forgotten password would be her version. Okay.
Right.
She has the JS over here as well.
Okay.
Password, please note, 2 JSs. Okay. Okay. I'm going to show you what hers looks like, just so that you can say, okay, why did you do this? Go talk to her. Okay. Now, I'm not opening this VS Code.
Okay.
No.
No problem.
This was done. What she's using is the dot environment. Do you see that she's using the
Yes.
environment variables that she's loaded in through Composer using that particular loader, vendor. Okay, that's what she's pulling from the vendor. She's using that to pull in her username and the password in the database. Now, this was a little problem later when she ran this. I'll tell you right now.
Right.
She ran this and we had a problem. And the reason why is because her database name was here Recipe Ranch. When she went online, it no longer worked.
Okay.
And we expected that. But we passed them quickly through the course module because it says, now it's a small change.
Okay.
That's why step 13, 14 is so critical. So she got to step 13, and then she got to step 14, and then she ran into a problem. It's 15. So that's why we try to reduce those issues before you deploy. Okay.
I understand. I understand.
Look over here. What's she doing?
Where email. Okay, select email from users. Where email. Okay.
Why is she using the email, not the ID? The user does not know their ID, and they should never know their ID.
The ID. Okay.
But they do know their email.
Yeah.
So in the reset password or in the set password, or most likely in the reset password, you need to ask the user, what is your username or what is your email?
Email address. So
And you
they
confirm.
the
You ask them
users.
for the password.
Now I understand. So the users they have to insert their username or email as.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I understand.
Now, a big hint. We didn't get too worried about Tabasile because she asked for the email.
Okay.
If you get the email to be sent to you, if you ask the person for the email, not the username and password,
Yes.
then you send the person an email. Okay, that's why she's sending an email to the person.
Okay.
Only after that do you, when you have confirmation, would you then select the user and pull out the data, and then you'd also run another to get the username, etc. And then you do a whole tokenizing. Do you see? This is a whole lot of steps here that she's going to do. She's
Yeah.
going to make a little token, and she's going to put it into the reset password table. She's going to put it into that table
Yeah.
so that if this email is validated, if the person's email, which they sent to her, is the correct one, and they are authorized because they can see the email,
Yes.
then they can verify by the token and the
Uh.
PIN that that user is who they claim to be, and
Okay.
then change the password. But note, there's no change in the password. There's just inserting into the reset password
Yeah.
that PIN and token and when it expires. So
Uh.
that's why she's doing it. Okay,
Okay. I understand. I understand.
right. This is a big step. Okay,
Yes.
these two steps are big. Okay,
Yes.
so your set password is a big step. Okay,
Yes.
right.
I
Um,
understand.
yeah, so that's the reset password. Let's just take a look at your, not hers. Where did she put a reset password? There she got a reset password. I jump to the next step just so you can see it. This is her password. Okay. Again, what she's doing over here, she's getting the token.
Okay.
She's selecting it from where the token's being given. You see, there's the reset password, the token's being given.
Okay.
If the username is valid, if the token is valid, then she sets the password. It's a lot of
Um.
code.
Yes. I understand. Understand.
So this step is big. You see how big it is?
It's a very big step that needs to be done. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'll rest a moment and then I'll have to work on it so that I can compile the whole thing the in a single as you've advised me to do so.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. I recommend first compile it all as one, then do the step.
no
And
problem.
then probably, I would expect it to take as long as a week. Not joking. I would expect it to take as long as a week.
Okay, no
So
problem.
don't try to rush yourself and get sleep. Okay.
No problem. I've been not sleeping a few days. I've been okay.
Yeah, I was like that yesterday. And my rule is if I don't sleep one night, I make sure I sleep for at least 4 to 5 hours extra the next day.
Yes,
So
yes.
take your day off, take a break if you need to, take tomorrow off if you need to. Start when you've got that time. There's no rush. Okay.
Yes. Okay. No problem. No problem. Thank you very much, Graham. I'm preparing to go to the funeral. There's one of my neighbor who passed away here. So I think when I come back, I'll rest a moment. Then tomorrow again. Then I think I'll start working on it on Monday. Monday.
Yeah.
Yes. I've been not sleeping
Yeah,
for.
I'd rather it's just one person's funeral, not two.
No problem.
Your wife's saying,
Yes. How are your
okay,
holidays there? You're already in Devon.
how am I sleeping?
Okay.
I'm not going to be sleeping for 3 days. I can tell you right now. I'm traveling.
Okay. How's your wife doing?
So take a break. Okay. Take
All
a
right.
break.
Thank you very much. How's your wife doing?
Tuli, have a good evening or good morning. She's sleeping. She's covering. She's recovering from her hard work this year.
No,
She's been working hard.
no problem. Pass my
She's finally
greetings.
healthy and she's the kids are up and running. Yeah.
Okay. No.
Sorry,
No, I'm saying
I'll
pass my
pass on your greeting to her. No
yes
problem.
and say that's Ntuli, your stubborn and student who doesn't want to listen. He wakes up. He wakes you up early in the morning.
I will. I will pass.
Thank you very much, Kram. Have a
Yeah,
great day.
I'll let her know. She's like 7 o'clock.
No, thank you very much, Kram. Have a great
It's not
day.
unusual